hustle, this ain't luck. Lady Buck, about that business. We about that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We about that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We about that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We about that business, that business. Number one, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats. Not to mention trending topics. You the champ? No, that's cap. Drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy. You know we hotter, boy. Making all kind of noise. We on fire. What you know about them Ohio boys? We about that business, that business. Boy, we about that business. It get real up in that field, but got built about that business. That business, that business. Boy, we about that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck. Lady Buck, about that business. We about that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We about that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We about that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We about that business, that number one, I feel it in my cleats.
Yeah. Family.
What's going on?
Holla, man. You got the Grim Reaper in the house. What's happening? Buckeye Bill. Boy, look here, man. I'm fired up tonight, man. I don't know about you business, but my business is my business. I'm ready to handle your business. Let's go. What you got, Nitty? What's happening, Jay Buck? And of course, I don't even know how to present you. Mr. Hayes,
best way you can.
Or who are you?
Hey, I'm just the man who's about his business, just like y'all.
So how do I introduce you, sir?
The best way you can.
That's not acceptable. But here's what I'll say. Even though he is mild-mannered and a Buffalo fan, he's not part of the mafia. Because he can't be a mafia if he's the way he is right now. So yeah, okay. We're gonna bring him in, and he'll probably have some kind of takes on the draft and what Buffalo has done. I know Jay Buck is a Cowboy fan, and Nitty, holla at me, bruh. He's a Colts fan. Of course, you know I'm about that business. Doo-doo Brown, son. Yeah, this is a night for the Grim Reaper to talk about all three of y'all's teams and how worthless y'all are or had been in the draft.
This right here is where your mess begins, right here.
Okay, so go for it, man. What you got, baby?
Hey,
Hold
man,
up. First of all, let's get with Nitty so we can do the pleasantries. Go for it, Nitty.
What's going on, people out there? This is about that business. You got 4 different personalities. You got 4 people that got 4 different teams. NFL. We're gonna keep the NFL. But what I would like for you to do is come holler at the click, come holler at the village. And if you don't do that, please like, comment, share, subscribe, because I'm telling you, once you get a hold of our vibe, you ain't gonna want to let go. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, since we're gonna go to Hayes first, I do have a question, man, because there was some NFL rumors that I just got a hold of. And what this I'm hearing about your team is trading with San Francisco 49ers with Brandon Aiyuk.
Well, that being addition, we can sure use them, but I think with this draft we have, we've got some good top-notch wide receivers out there that can get the job done. Brandon Aiyuk, he's trouble. He's trouble if you ask me. Unless that's the way he wants to get out of San Francisco, he made his point. But we don't need that in our locker room.
Man, AJ Brown, you gonna tell me you would not take AJ Brown? for any receivers that you have on your team?
We'll take him. But see, the thing
Oh,
is,
okay. New England's going to take AJ Brown.
That's
from
fine.
Philly.
That's fine. But guess what? It comes down to the salary cap, man. You can't do nothing against the salary cap unless you're gonna, get rid of players that you really need. So I don't see it happening. So I'm be cool where we're at.
Okay.
And so what you're saying is your receiving core is enough to get you to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
When and how?
We got DJ Moore. We got Shakir. We've got, hopefully my boy Coleman gets his act together, and then we have the new guy, Bell, that's coming out of Connecticut, is a good wide receiver who led the league last year in receiving. So we're gonna be straight.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to watching you collapse. It's gonna be a pleasure. It's gonna be a pleasure.
But that's okay.
Grim Reaper, baby.
But guess what? Now you got a battle of washed up Deshaun Watson against Shedeur Sanders. So what that's gonna be like?
That means absolutely nothing, man. Listen. Okay, okay, I'm not even gonna address it until I hear from my boy Jay Buck. Jay Buck, what's happening, baby? Microphone. Nitty, I tell you what, man. Tell me anything that you know about what the Colts are doing to at least get an opportunity to make it to the playoffs.
I mean, we made a couple of additions and everything, but overall perspective, what I'm saying, everybody knows until Indiana Jones went down, what I'm saying, we was back. What I'm saying? So I really don't think that we need to really do anything major. We don't need to make no splash. We just need to get Danny Dimes back, get him in the fold again, get him used to it, what I'm saying, let him get jiggy with it, what I'm saying? And then when it come down to it, we'll have to talk about that mid-season along with everything else, what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, what I'm saying, if we get a full season, teams ain't gonna want to see us. I mean, we're gonna be just like our Pacers, a thorn in everybody's side. Now, will that transfer over to Super Bowl? Maybe not. With the landscape of the NFL today, you never know what might happen. So, with that being said, what say you, Buckeye Bill?
Oh, hey, listen, I still want to hear from Jay Buck. I hope his mic's working right now because I've been doing a little bit of just watching Jerry and listening to some of his sound bites. I just want to know what Jay Buck feels about his team preseason, after the draft, before January the 1st, where who does he think that Dallas will be able to bring onto their team to help them push towards a playoff bid?
You got something going on with it.
Check your mute button. Anyway, well, see, I would like to talk to in Jay Buck, stand in for Jay Buck since he's having mic trouble, whatever, what I'm saying. But I will say this: when we were discussing it last week, for Jerry to make the move that he did shows that he's trying to do a little something. Now, if he would just loosen up the reins and let people do what they do, then, what I'm saying, he'll see some other progress that, but you cannot say enough about Caleb Downs. Hey, Buckeye Bill, where'd he come from? I forgot.
Hey, listen, hold up. No. We're not talking about the defense. The defense is in progress. It's with having a leader from Ohio State, Caleb Downs, one of the best players in this draft. I mean, they did an astounding feat to get Caleb Downs. What I will say is, who's around him and who can he command to be great around him? He's going to be great. Then you got to look on the offensive side of Dallas Cowboys with Descent. I get it. I listen. They have Dak Prescott. He's a mediocre quarterback. They've got a second year coach who he's living off of his dad's coattail. You got Jera, who is just throwing them out there to the wolves, and then you have CeeDee Lamb, who is just is he going to get the ball to him? And that's their offense. They don't have a running back. They don't have a tight end anymore. So they do have two receivers, but CeeDee Lamb is that offense. So is Prescott going to be able to get him the ball in order to advance on the field? So I don't see Dallas doing anything more than possibly making it into the playoffs, if they can make it to the playoffs with New York vamping up, Philly still being Philly. All right. Okay. And then Washington getting back Jalen Daniels, man. Come on, man. The Cowboys are really they're ranked number 4th in that whole NFC East. What are they going to do to overcome that? Jay Buck, what are they going to do to overcome that? Tell me. Okay, so going back, since we can't hear from Jay Buck right now. Okay, we back there. We good.
Hey,
what's happening?
One more. What you think about? What do you think about? Yeah, I want to give your insight because I know you're both. I mean, it's on your hat. I want to get. So, what do you think about Dallas? I got my idea of what I think. You know what I'm saying? But
well, on paper they look good. But they can't fix their offensive line to give Dak enough time to get back there and read his routes and read his players, then it's going to be messed up. He won't be able to get the job done. Now, you can have all the fastest wide receivers in the world, but if your offensive line is not holding you, there's nothing he can do.
Okay, now, with that being said, hold on for a second. I think we need to do a mic check. Buckeye Bill, mic check.
Mic check, baby.
Hayes already did his mic check. What's going on, Jay Buck? Okay, cool. We got the super producer. She's going to get to you, you know what I'm saying? Just sit back, relax, and everything. But back to what I was saying, let's get back on topic. We're talking about NFL. And my take on the Dallas Cowboys, like I said, now I stand firm on this. Until Jerry do something else, I'm hearing feedback. Until Jerry do something else, then I don't know if it's going to be I don't know how far that they can get. Now, I will say this. The head coach has to get his feet wet this year. It's going to be he got to get his feet wet. Now, one thing that Dallas does every year, they surprise you with somebody else that might take over and take out. I mean, because we know what Pickens is going to do. And we know what Dak is going to do. We know what CeeDee Lamb is going to do. But the question is, are they going to have enough help? And like you said, if they're going to have the line if they address the line or whatever, to get them over that hump. Now, one thing I can say, you know, and that's what my mighty coach be doing, you know what I mean, before they collapse, and we learn from that. So what I was thinking is this: you gotta work on the atmosphere. You gotta work on your confidence. You gotta work on your swagger. Your swagger, I mean, your kahuna's got to be large. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta throw everything on the table. So with that being said, you know what I mean, I believe that we're gonna have a change in when it comes to Dallas. At least I'm hoping so. And this might be wishful thinking on me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with the new coach coming in, and he seemed like he can stick his chest out a little bit. Because that other coach went to Pittsburgh, I don't think he was something. You control that.
Bro, listen. Let me stop you. Let me stop you. This is what their issue is. They should have never put Pickens on a franchise tag. The reason, and if they did it, and they're not going to pay him, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. They're going to have CeeDee Lamb. But if Pickens, just like he was in Pittsburgh, unhappy, he's not going to perform. He performed last year. He's supposed to get a contract. Jerry is playing with this man. And Jerry always do that. And that's why I was so hesitant that Caleb Downs went to the Dallas Cowboys, because Jerry is used to using players up as rookies on their rookie contract, and then not giving them what they deserve. And I know it's business, and y'all can call it business or whatever, but it's still, I'm not even gonna go there. Point is, Jerry he has to be moved out of the realm of probability as far as running that organization before that organization will ever get to their next Super Bowl. If they don't get him out of the mix, there's going to be players who will not want to come to Dallas. And Dallas is a spectacular organization. The facilities are wonderful. I've worked there. I've been there, yada, yada, yada. I've been to Ohio State, playing Oregon there. Great facility. Management, not so good. And the way that they're treating these professional players, they're treating them like they're coming straight off the plantation. And it's not a good look for Jerry. It's just not. So if you're gonna pay them for what they're worth, they will play for what they'll play above and beyond for what they're worth. But if you continue to do what they did to Parsons and string them along, they start losing perspective on the brand. That's why Parsons said, "Man, listen, I'm done with the disagreements. I'm done with the trying to show you what my worth is. I'd rather be gone than to stay around and let you demean me as a player when I'm spectacular." Jerry has done that over the last 10 years. After when he let Emmett go, was when that was the beginning of the end for Jerry. He should have never let Emmett go to the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. He should have never let him go. Now he came back, I think, and retired as a Dallas Cowboy, but he should have paid that man. He put in that work for that man. So worth and loyalty either don't mean nothing or don't mean nothing at all.
So what you don't think he learned from the Micah Parsons?
No, he hasn't learned from anything. He didn't. He should have learned from dealing with Emmett, a Hall of Famer. How would you let a Hall of Famer leave and go to the Phoenix Cardinals to play when you could have retired? You could have retired him, paid him his money that he was worth, and let him go into the sunset as a Cowboy. But you traded him to the Cardinals and didn't want him back just for the prestige of having him back retire as a Dallas Cowboy. If I was Emmett, I'd have said, no, bruh. You let me go, I ain't got it to do no more. You know what I'm saying? Grim Reaper will tell you, if you don't love me, I don't have to love you back. Yeah. And that's the real. You know, in any business transaction, any sports transaction, in life in general. So when he did that to Emmett, that started the whole trend on how he has been dealing with the rest of his players.
Well, but he paid. But he eventually he paid Dak. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
No, he paid Dak, and Dak's not worth it. No, see, here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, he paid Dak, but Dak was not worth it. The reason why he paid Dak was because Dak is a bootlicker. And that's the reason. He would have never, if Dak really had a spine, he would have stepped up to Jerry and been like, listen, pay me my money or I'm walking. Dak did not do that. He played the game. He played Jerry's game. Jerry gave him the money, and guess what he did for Jerry? Did not produce. So now Jerry is in the same frame of mind as what Cleveland did with Watson. You paying this guy to not produce. All this money to not produce. And you're still trying to give him an opportunity to produce and bring me a championship, but he's not capable of doing it. Dak has gotten a year older. Think about that. Watson has never performed for the Browns. Dak will not be he is not in the pantheon of the NFC East. He's the fourth quarterback. He's the fourth quarterback, and he's getting paid more than all of them. Yeah. And he will not bring them a championship. He might take them to another playoff, but he will not find a way to get a championship out of the squad that they have right now. And you know that's the truth.
Okay, so since you brought up the Browns, and they had a good draft and everything. They got we're not even going to touch that right now. The Shador and Watson back. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to touch that back for some other content. But what I was wanting to know is, number one, what do you think that the head coach, Monken, is that how you pronounce his name?
Monken.
What do you think that, what do you think that his record going to be, number one? And number two, do you think the Browns did enough to even make improvement for this?
Of course. Their draft was spectacular. Just bringing in receivers, okay, to help out either Shador or Watson, who I think he will start, but he will not finish the season. Watson will not finish the season. Let's get that out of the way. Concepcion is He's at least the third or fourth best receiver coming out of this draft. Awesome. Awesome. You got Junkins. You got guys wanting to come back like Chubbs and them to retire as a Cleveland Brown. Okay. You got a great defense. Okay. They got rid of I can't remember what his name was, which I'm glad they got rid of as a tight end, and they brought in another tight end, which was solidified because he'll block and catch the ball. So this particular brand of the Cleveland Browns is going to be remarkably different. And you got to think about it. Pittsburgh, they falling off. They won't be. They're number 4 in that whole league. Cincinnati is not on that same level. The only team that they have to actually go up against, Baltimore Ravens, and they got a whole new coaching staff. So when you look at what Cleveland has positioned themselves to do is win the division. That's their big stepping stone. Just win the division. Get into the playoffs. Keep building. Because, like I said, Pittsburgh is 2 to 3 years away from anything. Rodgers is giving them the finger. They got Will Howard, which is Ohio State quarterback. They have to cultivate and give him the reins in order to actually give them a chance. And then Cincinnati. They still a wreck. They don't have a defense. They can score, but they can't stop nobody. So with that being said, you got to think about it. The only foe that the Cleveland Browns have is the team that took their brand to Baltimore. And do you think that Cleveland, their whole, even though they have the worst owner on the planet, do you think that the actual brass with the Cleveland Browns is not thinking about how we going to overcome Baltimore Ravens? That's their whole thing. They're out to win the division, the AFC Divisional North against the Ravens, and they're going to do it this year. They're going to do it this year.
Now, with that,
the Ravens are going to fall back. Pittsburgh has fallen back, and Cincinnati is still trying to rebuild. Who else is out there that has positioned themselves in that division to be the winner of that division? Cleveland Browns.
Now, see, with that being said, I'm just going to say this about Cleveland, and we about to pivot. With Cleveland, they have one thing you can see, and you notice it, and this is what I'm saying with Dallas. Cleveland had changed their whole atmosphere right now just by changing the coach. And we're not going to talk about the swagger that Shedeur come with. You know what I'm saying?
They need that, though. They need that.
Oh, I'm not knocking. I am not knocking. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's why I believe Shedeur is going to be the week 1 starter.
They haven't had that kind of swagger since Jim Brown, bro. Come on, man.
I'm with you. But with that being said, I'm sitting here looking at the draft. It's not in order, but I'm sitting here looking at the people that got drafted and everything. But you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna look, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I'm gonna look at my list. Because I see a few names, but since we haven't heard from him much, I'm gonna go to the name Mansour Delane, and I want to hear what Hayes thinks he brings to a NFL team because I really didn't hear too much about him.
That's that LSU guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Hayes, I want to question you first. I want you to tell me, what are the intangibles do you think that the guy brings as a rookie to an NFL team?
Well, I think what he's gonna bring is a lot of swag to the team because LSU boys down there they go all out. Um, he's just gonna be a tough. I think what's he playing like? I forgot what
He
Bliss is
played
playing.
the corner, man. He's a lockdown
Yeah.
corner, man. You ain't watching none of the games.
No, I don't like LSU, so I don't watch it.
Well, what's your college team then?
Ohio
Other
State,
than the
man. Come on.
Buckeyes.
Well, that's it.
You live down in LSU, man. I mean,
That's-
in Louisiana,
hey,
you
I'm
supposed
tired
to
of
be
hearing about
watching- At least I watch Georgia boys. I know
Well-
what the Georgia boys is doing down here. They
I-
garbage.
I watch when they play at least Alabama or Georgia. I watch when they play them. All the other schools out there in the SEC, I don't even consider them nothing.
So what you basically saying is the whole that part of college football. Are you saying they are decreasing in value?
Yes.
And why would you say that?
So the question is, what do you think about him? Is he a lockdown corner? Is he a slot corner? What is he capable of doing? What is he capable of doing?
He's a lockdown corner. I give him that much. Now, as far as what he's going to do, it's a different atmosphere once you get into the pro standards, because what he may do great in college may not be as great as he's going to do in pro.
So you saying
But this
that,
guy played in the SEC, man, and most of the players that are coming out, that came out over the last 2 or 3 years, he's played against. So you got to think about, okay, I get it. He's playing against pros,
Right.
but most of the receivers he's played against in the last 2 or 3 years. So he has a blueprint on some of the receivers he's going to come up against anyway, including Olave, including some of the Ohio State receivers, and some of the other receivers across the landscape of college football. He's played some good receivers. And some of his film, if you watch some of his film, this man is, I mean, he's not as good as Caleb Downs, and he's not good as Sonny Styles Jr. What's his brother's name? Who's a cornerback from Ohio State?
Was it Lorenzo?
Lorenzo.
Yeah.
He's not as good as him. I could put him on the same level, but he's played against some of the best receivers coming out of college in the last 2 or 3 years. That's why he's honed most of his skills playing against top-notch receivers.
I get that, but guess what? As he played against them a couple years ago, they've gotten better as wide receivers. They have
And
different
he's gotten
skills.
better also.
Well, it should be determined. We'll see when his first game is. We'll see what it's like.
well, since we're talking about cornerback, I got one that, what I'm saying, that I'm hoping that he has a good season, and I'm hoping that they work on their atmosphere, but I'm talking about D'Angelo Ponce. He's another high IQ. He's another high IQ person. So he would give us, he's playing for the Jets. Now, everybody knows that the Jets been a zoo for years.
Right.
But the thing is, I'm optimistic about the Jets and what they're gonna do this season. And I'm hoping that he go ahead and play his rookie contract and
See it because you're not allowing me to see it.
I did it.
Okay, well we got Jay Buck in the house.
Hey,
Now,
what's up,
Jay
Al?
Buck, they can hear you.
Mic check.
Mike check,
I
I
hear
hear you clear. I can even hear your producer working with you.
Lady Buck fixed it, man. We can't make it without her, bro.
Hey, I feel you.
I'll talk
I
to you
feel
later.
you.
Sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Lady Buck.
Oh no. There ain't no need to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stuff happens, and we live and we learn from it. But right now we're talking about the college atmosphere, and I'm going through some names that really wasn't talked about. I mean, they was talked about, but like for example, what's your opinion on now? Hey, how would you pronounce his name from LSU? Mazur Delane.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard for me to say it.
So I was wanting to know your opinion on him and what impact do you think he's going to make for Kansas City Chiefs? That's on you, Jay Buck.
What do I think he's going to add to the Kansas City Chiefs? I mean,
Yeah.
he may give him a little stability, but I mean, he's really not all that, to be honest with you.
And why would you say that? But I'm hearing that he's lockdown corner.
Well, he's a great route runner, but his hands is not good like CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens and Tyreek Hill and those guys.
Okay. So what do you think about D'Angelo Pond and what he's going to do? Is he going to be an immediate impact for the Jets, or you think it's going to take him? I'm hoping that he plays rookie contract out and pivot to another team. But do you think that with the zoo that the Jets have, do you think that it's going to be a? Do you think that it's going to be that he's going to be an impact, knowing what you know about the Jets?
Well, I think he will be immediate, be an instant impact, and this is the reason why. He's got Garrett Wilson on the other side of him. You can't cover them both.
Pons is a defensive back. Pons is a defensive back. He come from Indiana. He. Am I correct or no?
No, you're correct.
Okay, my point is he played against the prolific. I'm talking about the only receiver in the last 2 or 3 years who's going to come out next year, Jeremiah Smith, in high school. And he played him to a stalemate in our game. So I do believe that Pons is going to be an impact player for the Jets. And I think that Jeremiah Smith learned a lesson
Oh, my gosh.
by saying, not taking it personal.
Jeremiah Smith
friends
don't
is
do nothing
friends,
but
friends
teach
is friends
lessons.
over here.
Jeremiah
When we on
Smith
the
don't do nothing
field-
but teach lessons.
Huh?
Jeremiah Smith don't do anything but teach lessons. He'll take you to school.
Okay,
bud.
but Pons did play him to a standstill in that game, in the championship game. He
His
played him to a
motto.
standstill. Now, Jeremiah Smith did he score a touchdown that game or not? I'm not sure. But the point is, Pons played him like they was playing in the backyard. And I think the Jets got a good cornerback that they can put their hat on for the next 2 to 3 years, bro. Pons ain't no joke, man.
What say you, Hay? Or should I say Rough Buck?
Well, yes, he's gonna. I think he'll do the Jets well, but it's just something about the Jets that I just don't see.
Well,
That's
you talking
impressive.
no. You ain't talking about the players. You talking about their organization.
That's what I'm talking
Their
about. The Jets.
organization is garbage.
Whose?
So is
The
Cleveland.
Jets.
So is
Oh, yeah,
Cleveland.
I agree.
Yeah, but they have some great players, and hopefully they will get put in a position to at least show what they're capable of doing before they move on to the next team. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if the Jets is. I think the Jets and the Cowboys are like the same.
Okay, Hayes, he's throwing off on the Jets like the Browns are Super Bowl champs. They're terrible. They're a low income football team that has no superstars on their team at all. They won't win anything. They've never won anything.
The Grim
They have-
Reaper, son. Listen, let me tell you. And I am glad you got your voice back, bruh.
Thank
the
you,
most
Ladybug.
important thing, no, listen. Most important thing is that I do want to listen to you but I need you to tell me what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, the Cowboys ain't won nothing in 35 years, period. They've been running their organization just like the Jets for 35 years.
Okay, let's go
Period.
back. Okay, let's go back 35 years. Let's go back 100 years. How many has the Browns won?
We've won championships.
Where?
We won championships.
What kind of championships
That's
you
what
win?
the whole NFL was built off of us.
No.
The
What
whole
championships did
NFL
you
was
win?
built off of us.
Hayes, has the Browns won a Super Bowl? I
Not
didn't
the
know
Super
that.
Bowl. You said championship, son.
Oh, we're talking about division.
The whole
now.
NFL was built off the Cleveland Browns. Boy.
Participation trophy.
That's not a participation. That's a building.
Oh.
That's a building block for the NFL. The NFL could have never been anything without the Cleveland Browns
Oh,
and
my
the,
God.
and the Colts and the
Oh,
Baltimore
my God.
Colts back in the
Oh, my
day
God.
before there was an NFL.
Unbelievable. Hayes,
Well,
would you
do
please
the
help me out?
math, son.
Wait, Hayes, will you please help me out with this? I think the Dallas Cowboys has won 5
Dallas
championships.
Cowboys didn't even exist back then.
I think
They
the
didn't even
Cowboys.
exist, boy.
I think the Cowboys won 5. Hayes, how many has the Browns won? Talk to me, bro.
They won an AFL
But the
championship.
we made the Cowboys.
You made us.
Listen, if the
You made us.
NFL had never, if it never would have merged,
You made us the Cowboys.
there would have never been a Cowboys.
I'm gonna have to Google that. Did the Browns make the Cowboys? Dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
There was no Cowboys before the Browns. It was the Browns, and then the Cowboys came later.
Weren't they like the
No,
Minnesota
what
Cowboys or
year?
something like that?
So what?
What
Bub?
year was it?
What year did the Cowboys come into existence?
No, what year did the Browns win their championship?
The
Yeah,
50s and the 60s.
Oh my God! No, they didn't. I googled it. They ain't won one.
That's the AFL championship, maybe.
Yeah, and they would have not listened. The
Where
NFL
is
would
your
have never came
Super
into
Bowls that
existence
secure?
without
Where's
the
your Super
Cleveland
Bowls that
Browns.
secure?
Okay, so you gonna tell me Jim Brown didn't win a championship?
He didn't.
Google it. Google me. Google Jim Brown.
Do not know Jim Brown. I'm just telling you, the Browns have never won anything in their life, and they never will. They're like the Cincinnati Reds. They're a low-budget football team. They can't afford to buy anybody. They can't pay anybody. They're weak. They suck.
Here.
They're terrible.
Okay.
By the
okay.
way, Hayes Pickens
Okay.
signed his franchise tag today. Did you see
Yep,
it?
I seen it.
So it's on.
Don't like Donkey Kong. Now,
But see-
Like Donkey Kong.
I want to say one thing.
go ahead, Hayes. Hayes got the floor.
It's about the Dallas Cowboys as Buckeye Bill was talking about. I noticed last year, CeeDee Lamb doesn't get the ball. He shuts down. He cries and fake injuries, everything. Pickens, he's doing the same thing. If they don't get that ball their way, then they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
What?
Dak is accurate though. Secure is not. Secure-
Man, Dak is
secure-
a has-been, son.
Secure
Dak
secure
is a
runs for his life.
has-been. He's a has-been. He's been paid. He's been paid in full. He's gonna go away just like the dodo bird. Is this gonna go away? He's gonna go away, son. This is his
Secure
last year.
secure
This is
runs
last
for his
year.
life.
That's it.
Secure runs for
Jerry
his
was
life.
going. Listen,
and
Jerry's
hopes
gonna
and
get
pray
rid
to
of that
God
boy in a
that he
heartbeat.
can play
One
the
at a
pass.
time. Gentlemen, one at a time. Buckeye Bill, what was your last word?
Jerry's gonna get rid of him in a heartbeat.
No, he just hot dog. He just done. What do you mean? Not
Because
this
he
year.
sucks. Your quarterback sucks, bro.
What about your 5-win retired jersey at Colorado guy?
He ain't won that yet.
Wonderful. The next generation of quarterbacks.
He won't be starting in 2 years. I promise you, he won't.
The next generation of quarterbacks, son.
He won't be starting in 2 years. He's
Hold on,
terrible. He sucks. He's riding on his daddy's name.
Doodle
So-
Brown. Hey, you got never mind. Forget it. I ain't gonna say that.
Okay, so what you're basically saying is, you said that Shador runs for his life. So they addressed that in the draft. And you saying that he's not that good, but he actually is going to have time to prove himself. So my whole thing about Shador, he has to, it's a big question mark, because everybody knows that he had the makeshift line, the second and third string line that he played with. Everybody knows that the Atlanta Falcons' new coach wasn't trying to give him a shot. Not
Exactly.
Nitty. How's he going to improve himself when he don't have an offensive line? He'll be running for his life the whole year. He's going to get hurt.
So basically, what you're saying is, because you're saying two things. You're saying he's not that good, then again, he's not that accurate. But then again,
He's
you're
not.
saying he's not that accurate is because he has to run for his life. Is that what you're basically saying?
I'm saying he's not that accurate if he didn't have to run for his life. I'm saying the boy's going to get hurt because
so
they
you
don't have
gonna
an
tell me-
offensive line. They don't have an
So you're
offensive
telling
line.
me the Dallas Cowboys offensive line is, if Shador Sanders was playing in Dak's position,
He can't put his jock strap on.
Oh, please, bro.
I would say this.
Dak
Shador,
is slew-footed. Man, have you ever watched Dak run? His feet goes this way.
Dude, he broke his leg off. It ain't my fault Jerry Jones gave him $270 million.
Bro, come on, man. Okay, excuses is never mind. I'm not even gonna say
Say
that.
it. No, say
But
it.
you know what you know. You
Say
know
it.
what you know.
Say it with your chest.
No, I'm just saying, you know excuses, man. You know, and I get it. I understand that you want to justify the kind of money that Jerry gave that man.
My whole
And-
thing is I
For
don't
playoff games.
pretend. I don't
He's
pretend.
never done anything for the Cowboys
This
at
is
all.
my whole thing, Buckeye Bill. I don't build them up like they're going to win a Super Bowl. I know they're terrible. I know they're bad management.
You know what? You can't have it both
I
ways,
know
man.
that. I'm not having it both ways.
You can't be a super fan and then down your team. You got one way or the other. You're either a super fan or your team is garbage. You
Christmas
gotta-
present. Christmas present. Facts don't care about your feelings, bro.
okay, well let me say this. With him being the fan of the Dallas Cowboys, I'm quite sure he's being totally honest. He's being transparent, so I can't knock him for being
No, he's not.
So you can't handle it.
I can't sit up there and say, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it's one or the other. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna see next year. We're gonna see on all our
We
teams.
sure are. We sure
be
are.
honest, because all of our teams have something to prove this year. Now, my whole thing is if Indiana Jones stays healthy all year round and he doesn't get put out, I believe we're gonna make some noise. Now, Buffalo, matter of fact, Buffalo, I'll let you talk about that. Okay? What
I
you
think
think they're gonna do this?
I think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. To be honest with you, the only reason why we didn't do it last year is because they robbed us on that Denver Broncos game. That
We're
was a
here.
catch.
Oh, so you got robbed. Either you won or you got cheated, right, Hayes?
Yeah, we got cheated. I know that.
So either you've never lost. You've either won or you got cheated.
We got cheated.
Oh, so what you saying? Explain to me, refresh my memory. How did y'all get cheated in that game?
Yeah, refresh my memory.
Well, first of all, when we threw the ball to Cook down there, he caught the ball, and they tried to make it seem like it was an interception. He had the ball. He was down. He took the ball from him, and that was the end of the game. Because we were about to score and win that football game.
Did Des Bryant catch his against Green Bay?
I think he did.
Yeah, you know he did. Then we got cheated. We've never lost. We just got cheated.
Well,
Okay.
you know.
So, with that being
Listen,
said,
you know what? Listen. Before any, I just want to say one thing. Jeremiah Smith is the best receiver in college and in the pros. Just remember I said that to y'all. Before you say anything else other than the fact that they didn't win a national championship last year, this year coming up, Jeremiah Smith will win them a national championship.
They will, Buckeye Bill. As bad as I hate to agree with you, they will. And here's the reason they didn't win it last year. The turmoil with Brian Hartline leaving at the end of the season. Ryan Day said, I'm taking your play calling. You can stay on the sidelines, but you can't make any calls. And
This
it's
year's
just a
going to be
mess.
solidified.
That's
and
why
they're gonna
we
give
lost.
Jeremiah Smith his
That's why we
opportunity
lost.
to show exactly how to lead a team. He's the captain.
I'm telling
He's
you,
like Derek Jeter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Buckeye Bill. Jeremiah Smith, and I've watched a lot of college football. He could be the greatest college football receiver I've ever seen in my life.
Ever. He's
Yes,
the
sir.
Derek Jeter, man.
He is.
He's the Derek Jeter of college receivers.
He is. Yep. Yes, sir.
Period.
hold on.
Now,
Hold on,
we've had some great running backs. We've had some good quarterbacks. But as far as receivers, Jeremiah Smith
That's the
is
goat.
the best receiver to ever put on a college jersey, bar none, all the way when they was walking around with pigskins and all this, all the way up until today.
You're right.
He is the best, bar none, and whoever gets him, they will win a Super Bowl. Whoever gets him, they will win a Super Bowl in his first rookie year.
He will win. He will win multiple Super Bowls, and I don't care what team he goes to. I don't care what team he goes to, but wherever he goes, they can't cover him, dude. I've never seen anybody in my life.
Like
He's
I said,
strong. He's fast.
was his,
he's a great route runner. I mean, he's got it all, and he's got one more year in college.
So
Bonds was his high school teammate. So he knew a little bit about him and this, that, and other, but he still scorched him. I mean, they say, well, I said he played him at a standstill, but the only reason is because like you said, Hartline and them didn't unleash him.
Right.
And he wasn't able to do what he was capable of doing. But
that was a mess.
If you haven't watched any of his film, I'm talking about from high school and junior high school. I mean, elementary, junior high school, all the way up until now. No one can touch him.
I've never seen a receiver like that in my life.
Touch him.
I never have.
Googling.
I do. I watch him. He's my favorite player, and
all you gotta do is Googling, man. I mean, I'm telling you.
I watch his YouTube videos all the time. The guy,
he's the best. I'll tell you what. He'll be the best football player since Herschel Walker.
You're
Those
right.
type of things. They're going to go
You're
back
right.
to Archie Griffin.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
a- he-
They're going to go all the way back into the archives. When it's all said and done, Jeremiah Smith is going to be on a pantheon of the greatest of the greatest. You see what I'm saying? The greatest of the greatest
He's a Hall of
college
Famer
football
already.
players that ever put on pads. And I mean that, man. I only say
Oh,
that
I do
because
too.
I
No,
already
you're
know
facts. Facts.
those
I
are
mean,
facts right there.
I agree with you 100%.
Those are facts right
The-
there,
the-
man.
The boy
And can't
is
nobody fight
already.
me over that one. I want to hear from the village. I want to hear from the family. Give me some facts and tell me why I'm wrong, please.
You're not wrong.
I'm not going to.
You're
not gonna
100%
tell you
right.
I'm not
You're
going to tell you.
100%
Wrong.
correct.
I got one question, and this is to all three of y'all. And I'm going to start out with Jay Buck. So basically, what you're telling me is 2027 Heisman Trophy winner is going to be Jeremiah Smith.
Of course.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Okay, now
Yes,
Buckeye
it will.
Bill.
He should have
Okay.
won it last year.
Buckeye Bill, you co-signing that?
Of course. I just told you. I just told you on the pantheon of all college players, Jeremiah Smith will win the Heisman. Jeremiah Smith will go number one overall in next year's NFL draft, and he will be the best receiver
In the league.
in the league.
Yeah, he
And
will.
everybody's going. They're not going to bow down to him, but they're going to give him his kudos, and they're going to be like, "We've been waiting for you, man. We've been waiting for you all this time because we know who you are." Trust me on this one, man. Watch this next season.
I've watched a lot of college football in my life, and I have never seen anybody lace up a pair of cleats like he does.
Nothing, man. Nothing
Never.
like him.
Never.
Nothing like him, bro. Jameson
Yeah.
Williams, all of them, nothing like him.
No.
Nothing like him, bro.
He's already a Hall of Famer in the NFL, but he hasn't even
He's
got there
already,
yet.
man, he's already, you might as well book him in as a Hall
Yeah.
of Famer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You might as well, man.
I know.
The way he practiced, the way he goes about his business. I mean, is he not one of the most humblest people on the planet?
Yeah.
You
He's
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
dude.
I mean, they always say, receivers are divas and not the divas and divas and divas.
I am.
This man is one of the most probably one of the most important individuals in this community at Ohio State. And I bet you all the scouts have watched him with a microscope on how he goes about his business on that college campus, off the college campus, and on that football field. He has not made a misstep. He's like a LeBron James.
Okay, with that being said, hey,
Yes, sir.
you're an Ohio State fan.
Of course.
Okay, so what about Jeremiah Smith's work ethic that you see that separates him from the other receivers?
His dedication and heart. His dedication and heart. As long as that man stays healthy, he's going to go a long way. So that's the only thing I can say about him. He's just spectacular out there on that field. Look at the lineage he has to go under as far as being a Buckeye wide receiver. You had Ted Ginn Jr. You had David Boston back there. So you had a lot of players that were wide receivers for Ohio State that paved the way for him. So the only thing you got to do is go through it.
But and when you, like you said, when you look at the lineage,
yeah.
Because you went back to Boston, you know what I'm saying? Ted Ginn Jr. You feel me, bro?
Chris Carter.
Glenn.
Terry Glenn, yeah.
Terry Glenn. We talking about spectacular players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's better than all of them.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And you know what?
Stop, man.
Now, here's what I'm gonna say. See, the technology as today lets him hone in on his skills more than what they had the years the other guys paved the way. So each year you've got the new technology coming out, which shows them what they need to improve on, and they go with it.
And they've learned from the past, and they're learning into the future, and that's why I'm trying to tell you. Okay, if in fact there's a Terry Glenn or a Boston or a Jameis Williamson in high school right now, they are not going to be able to get close to Jeremiah Smith.
No.
As far as talent.
No.
As far as talent. And they can watch his film, they can emulate him. But they will not have the hands that he has, the route ability, he climbs the trees like it's the tree's not there.
Right.
You feel me? So when you look at his smarts, how he's able to help the quarterback be a better quarterback. He's helped Sand become the kind of quarterback that he needs to be, because he's probably sitting in some of those quarterback rooms saying, hey, listen, I see what you're doing here, but this is what I do, and this is where you need to take me over here. I'm going to be here. You need to throw it there. You throw it there, I will catch it right there where you throw it. Just throw it there, I'll make it there.
Yeah.
I think he's a coach on the field also, and he's a young man, but he's a
leader
on the field because he's dynamic. He's dynamic, guys, and if you don't look forward to this upcoming season and watch greatness on the field, I don't know what you're looking at, man. I don't even know what you're looking forward to.
They're going to win the Natty this year.
I don't know what you're looking forward to, man, because I already know greatness is at hand. Greatness is here, and greatness is at right there at the shoe right now. Right now.
Okay, with that being
Watch
said,
what I say.
With that being said, I love kicking it with y'all. But we're gonna have to wrap this show up. And one of these days, I'm gonna have to talk to the producer and see, you know what I'm saying, if we can like extend the time. I'm gonna have to get
that's coming soon.
Yeah, so we love because we love talking. I mean, you know what I'm saying? One thing about us is, like I said, we agree to disagree. And hey,
What's that?
this is 2 shows in a row that them two agreed with each other.
You know what? I'm sitting here now thinking about it.
We even agree. I ain't agree with him.
Oh, man, now you want to change it up. Okay.
Oh, you talking about Jeremiah Smith?
That's
Everybody
it.
gonna agree about that?
Hey, you agree. That's first step.
Oh, okay. I listen. There ain't no reason. Listen, Jeremiah Smith, everybody's going to agree with that, or you're completely dumbfounded. Okay, I'm not going to call you no other words other than dumbfounded. So, of course, you're going to agree on a specific thing. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys suck. Michigan suck. Ohio State, holla at me, bruh.
Yeah, they're going to
Grim
win.
Reaper, baby. Grim Reaper, son.
Okay.
Grim Reaper.
I was wondering why he wore them blue blockers.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper in the house. I
Look,
can
he
see
came-
straight through you. You like glass, son.
Yeah, so
I can see straight through you, baby.
but Mr. Grand Reaper, let's let J Buck have his say. I want to hear him his closing right now.
My closing arguments is I don't understand why Buckeye Bill is all up on the Browns when they've never won anything in their life. Now, with Hayes, yeah, they're decent, but he can't never beat Patrick Mahomes. He's a little brother to him.
That's not,
And
you
your-
know, in
And
the
your
playoffs,
coach,
yes.
and Eddie, your coach, they're terrible. They have nothing. I don't know what you're going to do. I just want to let you know all your teams suck, and it's been a good show, and that's all I got to say.
All right, hey.
Hey,
Cowgirls.
yeah, I don't see Dallas Cowboys doing anything
They
no
won't?
time soon. Nope.
They won't.
Cleveland. Now, I will say this. The only thing they did good was got out of Cleveland to go to Baltimore, and they brought him back. That's the only good thing they've done. And then Indianapolis, I agree with you, Nitty. If Indiana Jones plays this game, that's going to be a team to be reckoned with because it was already right there. It was right there. My boy Taylor was running the ball like a hot potato. Who they had? Pittman over there doing his thing. You know, hey, he was gone now.
You know, the Pittman ain't. He's not with us no more. He's just
Right.
Killers. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I mean, I disagree with my coach's decision to let him go and pay. I can't even remember his name. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he wouldn't even touch the field on.
Oh,
any
so
other
that tight
team.
end?
No, the little wide receiver.
Oh,
They just
I know.
paid him.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So,
Is it?
my thing is, hold on. My thing is with him. You know what I'm saying? I think they should have spread that money around. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not in there with Carter. But my thing is with my coach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, we still got we got the farm system, you know what I'm saying, next man up. You know what I'm saying? So you never know why they let Pittman walk. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they was gonna have to let somebody. They was gonna have to let somebody go. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my coach, like my Irish, Notre Dame. I mean, you know, Notre Dame.
They're always gonna be second best to anybody, man. So don't worry about it, man. Just take second best, man, and enjoy it because you're better than the Cowboys. Just remember that.
The
On
Browns
paper,
won't.
You're better than the Cowboys.
The Browns won't be fourth or fifth best. So take your
On
kudos,
paper, you're better than the
Nitty.
Cowboys. Just remember that. So take
Your
solace in
kudos,
the
Nitty,
fact that the coach
because they're
is
not
better
even
than the
the
Cowboys.
fourth or fifth good team.
That's
they're
it.
not even fourth or fifth good team.
All right, whatever, man. Whatever.
Terrible.
We gonna see.
Oh, we're gonna see, and I'm gonna make fun of you every Sunday. Every Sunday.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Now, well, take us off. Take us off, Nitty.
Wait, hold on. But with you two, okay, I got one question, and then we out. With you two, now what happens if Dallas Cowboys do something next year, Buckeye Bill?
Nothing.
Are you
They
willing
ain't
to?
going to.
But are
They're
you willing?
not going to. There is no. Listen. There is no alternate world where the Dallas Cowboys will get past a first-round playoff game. No alternate world. It's just not going to happen. So there's nothing.
Okay. Now,
Same way with the Browns. Nitty. Same way with the Browns. They won't even make a playoff game. At least we'll make one.
I just told you what the deal is, bro.
No,
You're
we're
not
listening.
listening.
Playoff.
You better
But
listen to
first
what
of
I
all-
just told you.
First of all, you
Google
got to
me.
get there.
Google me.
I
Google
Googled you. I Googled you. You suck. I Googled you. You're
Okay.
terrible.
All right. Okay.
all right. Well, gentlemen, like I said, I
Start
love
making the playoffs. Start making the playoffs before you crown them a Super Bowl champ, bro. Done.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I deal with. Y'all see what I deal with. So pray for me.
No. Listen, here's the thing. It's not what you deal with. It's what I have to put up with. So don't be all about you, bruh. This is all about me. I got to deal with you three knuckleheads.
Hey,
And that's cool. So with that being said, peace and
And so,
what y'all do?
Grim Reaper in the house, son.
Synesthetic, 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 synesthetic.
I'm trying to win my team a championship. I'm trying to win my team a championship.